bucket. Welcome back. My name's Ed, out here at Snake Hill Permaculture today. First day of maple season. So we're starting to hang on our trees. We have two types of maples here that we tap. One is classic sugar maple, Acer sacrum. And we don't have very many of these on the main property, or there's a lot more way back in the woods. And then the other one that we have much more available around the house is the red maples, Acer rubrum. And so you can get maple syrup or maple sap from any type of maple and boil it down. People prefer to use the sugar maples because they have a longer sap run and they also have a higher sugar content in the sap. But red maples work just fine. Last year we got plenty of pints of syrup from the red maples. It's early morning here, and we are getting ready for our next sap boil. We just pulled these off the trees this morning. We probably got about 9 gallons of sap, so got a little in reserve for when this boils down a bit. But hey, it's sugar bush time. Here you can see the progression of color through the maple season as the syrup gets progressively darker, and we come to the end. Well, the bees have found the winter compost, and they seem to love the coffee grounds the most. I wonder what substance they get from the coffee grounds that they enjoy so much. But they're all over this. We have a big bin here, garden bin. We use this one this winter just to toss all of our compost into it. And we did this last year pretty successfully. And last year we had the bees too, but they weren't our bees. These are now our bees. At least some of them. I'm sure there's some of the other ones from other hives as well. Up one of our new hives. Look at this beautiful hive that Miss Maya painted. It's outstanding. And so now we have no bees in it, right? It's empty. So we have to figure out if we can trap some bees. So this is what we're going to do. We have our various frames, right? And what I've done is I've put them as just beginning suggester comb for them so that they can see that there's enough space in here. And what I'm going to do is I've got some Swarm Commander. You can use lemongrass, essential oil, whatever you want. And I'm going to put one puff right above the entrance, right there. And I'm going to put another puff right when I put in the last hive. And we're going to put these together, and then I'm going to show you my secret weapon. This is honeycomb drawn from last year. So the bees love this, but we want to put this as the last frame. So we've got 7 frames of partially drawn comb, 1 frame of old honeycomb here. We're gonna put that in. I'm gonna do another spray of Swarm Commander right up near the top, right there. And then I'm gonna put in our divider board, close off this cavity. Bees will see, oh, this is our one little cavity here. And we're gonna close this up. And then the next thing we're gonna do, same as we did with our other hives, we're gonna really hold down this colony. We're gonna put in some stakes. We're going to go and put them in with some steel strips to hold them against winds. We get horrible winds here near Lake Erie. We're gonna ratchet tie them down because we got black bears around here as well as wind. And we're gonna see if we can catch us some bees this year. Today we are bare root planting out some more figs. So these are Chicago Hardy and White Fig. White Fig is an unknown variety. But dig it out and we'll bust up this dirt. Then we're going to go and come over here. Let's grab some of our charcoal. This is our homemade charcoal. We always throw a little bit of this in with the holes, kind of terra preta a little bit.
I was digging and I found this.
Oh, look at that. And there's a piece of clay. Toss it in there. It's terra preta, clay and charcoal. It's an old South American way of doing it. And yeah, that looks good. And then just start breaking that up. And after we get this clay in here, we'll give this a good soak. Then I'm going to put a tree guard on here. We've had a horrible time with field mice and rabbits eating on our trees this past winter. So we'll get that together. And then the next thing is put down like a layer of wood chip mulch. So here we've got it in. We're going to throw on our tree guard. And then we're going to go and just give it a good drink. Settle that clay around the roots. And get that all good to go. I soaked these for a couple of hours before I brought them out so the roots are well hydrated. These particular figs we picked up from Black Creek Farms, and they run a nice permaculture style farm there, which we really appreciate. And I've had decent success with stuff that we've gotten from them over the years. So we'll see how this gets. Oh, look at all that nice mycelium there in those wood chips. I bet that is a bunch of wine cap spawn. So keep spreading the, you know, the mycelium. Anyways, okay, up here on the slope, we went and we planted in a mulberry hedge. So we've got these pretty tight spacing. That's how I want it. With our frequent deer browse, they're going to get nipped by the deer, regardless of what I do. Once they get really established, though, the deer may just maintain them in shape for me. We'll see. The other thing that we added, going down, these are Japanese and Chinese Szechuan peppers, and these grow in our climate. Here, zone 6B, and I was surprised by that. Very thorny plants, but this will give us a local supply of pepper spice. If you've ever had fresh Szechuan pepper, it's quite the experience and very tasty. We love it.
Okay, look at my shiitakes. Oh, they look so perfect. Look at that, and look at that one. I'm gonna harvest these tomorrow with the kids. That'll be fun.